Imagine a plane vanishing into thin air. That's exactly what happened to Kenya Airways Flight 507. Today, we unravel this aviation mystery. On May 5, 2007, Flight 507 took off from Douala, Cameroon. It was bound for Nairobi, Kenya. Just 2 minutes after takeoff, disaster struck. The plane encountered a fierce storm. Now, let's break this down step by step. First, we'll talk about the aircraft. The Boeing 737-800 was a reliable jet. It could carry over 160 passengers. Next, weather in Douala is crucial. It was known for thunderstorms. Heavy rain and turbulent winds were common. Pilots often faced challenges when flying out. Seconds after takeoff, Flight 507 encountered a powerful downburst. This sudden gust can rapidly drop a plane's altitude. It's dangerous, especially if pilots aren't prepared. Let's discuss the cockpit crew. The pilots were experienced. However, they faced unexpected weather conditions. Visibility dropped. Instruments went haywire. Decisions had to be made quickly. Within moments, the situation worsened. Despite their training, the crew struggled. The plane lost altitude rapidly. Communication became difficult. Now, what about the passengers? There were 114 souls on board. Families, friends, and travelers hoping for a bright future. They never made it to their destination. After the crash, recovery operations began. Search teams scoured the area for wreckage. Sadly, the impact was severe. No survivors were found. The investigation took months. Aviation experts analyzed data and spoke to witnesses. They discovered the plane might have encountered microburst winds. In light of this tragedy, aviation safety improved. Airlines developed better training for pilots. Weather technology also became more advanced. In summary, Kenya Airways Flight 507 vanished under mysterious circumstances. A sudden storm challenged the skilled crew. No one survived, reminding us of the risks of flying. What can you do? Stay informed. Understanding aviation safety can help you travel wisely. For more insights into aviation mysteries, subscribe to our channel. What if your pilot locked out his co-pilot? This chilling scenario played out on Flight B470. Join us as we uncover the eerie details of this aviation accident. Flight B470, a commercial airline, mysteriously vanished over Namibia. On board were 120 passengers and crew, all unaccounted for. This incident raised serious questions about pilot authority. The pilot deliberately locked out the first officer, leading to confusion. But how could this happen in a well-regulated aircraft? First, we need to understand pilot roles in aviation. The captain, usually the most experienced, commands the flight. The first officer assists, ensuring a safe and efficient journey. Effective communication between them is crucial for flying. However, emergencies can lead to severe breakdowns in communication. In our case, the captain's decision caused chaos in the cockpit. Moments before the disappearance, audio recordings revealed disputes. This alarming gap in teamwork played a critical role. Next, let's explore the factors contributing to this tragedy. High pressure, fatigue, and personal issues affect pilot performance. These stresses can lead to life-threatening decisions. A troubling history of such incidents highlights the risks involved. For instance, other flights faced issues due to pilot disputes. These patterns show a troubling trend within aviation safety. Now, imagine the last moments in the cockpit of Flight B470. The first officer, feeling powerless, couldn't access vital controls. With no preparations for a sudden turn of events, panic ensued. The plane eventually dropped off radar, leaving no trace. This incident reminds us of aviation's dark side. Understanding human factors in high-stress environments is vital. What happens to Flight B470 serves as a warning. Together, we can advocate for better training and protocols. Improved communication in the cockpit can save lives. Let's summarize key takeaways from this investigation. Pilot decision-making is paramount in ensuring flight safety. Bad communication can lead to catastrophic situations. Knowing the background of previous incidents is essential. Flight B470's case remains an open mystery. So, what can you do with this knowledge? Stay informed about aviation safety measures and protocols. Encourage dialogue about pilot mental health in aviation. Join our community by subscribing for more aviation insights. Stay curious and keep advocating for safer skies.